Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ayana. If you are new here, we're back today with another weight loss video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing with you the lies that we believe about weight loss, what's really true, and how to lose weight and keep it off for good. So the first thing, I'm just going to jump right into it. The first lie that we believe is that we have to do an extreme amount of physical activity, start going to the gym, start running 7 days a week in order to lose weight. That is not correct. Weight loss is 80% diet and about 20% physical activity, right? Obviously, for your cardiovascular health, you want to incorporate some cardio. Also, any kind of physical activity, it's gonna help you to be in a larger deficit. So that's great. But we know people who lose weight from diet alone. That's really where your focus should be, less on the physical activity. It's really about getting your eating, what you're putting in your mouth, in order. So that's the first mistake that we make. Some of us never change our nutrition and our eating. We just go straight to the physical activity, and that is gonna hold you back significantly. The second mistake that we make, we think that when we do change our nutrition, we have to drastically change. I have to do the keto diet in order to lose weight. If you do the keto diet, you will lose weight. But it's not the only way to lose weight, right? If you take certain principles and make small changes to your diet over time and change the way that you eat, you're gonna have more sustainable results that last longer over time. So let me explain. First thing, I was 210 pounds. I lost a good 20 or 30 pounds just by doing nothing, by changing the way that I eat. And what I mean by that is intermittent fasting. I implemented intermittent fasting, and really that was the first change that I made and the only change that I made, and I lost weight. I used to be someone who ate around the clock. I would wake up at night, go to the bathroom, and then have to grab a snack on my way back to my room. When you eat, your pancreas releases insulin. You're never burning fat in the presence of insulin. You really want to tap into fat metabolism, and intermittent fasting is a way to do that. Keto is a way to do that as well. But the main thing is to start at least with how you're eating. Now I live in like a 4-hour eating window, and when I'm like trying to drop off that last little 10 pounds for a vacation or for an event, I go to OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And if you really want to accelerate your weight loss, alternate day fasting, that's it. So the next thing with your diet, instead of doing meals and snacks, what I recommend is doing 3 meals and eating your snacks after your meal. When you do that, one, it's going to help you to at some point eliminate or greatly significantly reduce the snacks in your diet. It's also going to help with controlling your blood glucose levels, kind of stabilizing them, right? When you snack and you eat that processed food or the simple sugars, get a blood glucose spike, your body releases insulin to bring that down, and that leads to that fatigue. I need energy. You eat, you feel up and then down, up and down, up and down. In order to eliminate that, you really want to have a stabilized blood glucose, and this is the way to do it. When you eat your carbs or your snacks with your meal, which should be, you should have protein in that meal, you should have some fiber in that meal. When you eat it with your meal, it slows down the absorption in the bloodstream, and so you don't have that spike and that crash. That helps overall in the long term, kind of getting rid of those sugar cravings. Again, that's for later on. This is how we're starting. Also, when you have your snacks with your meal, you don't eat as much of that snack. You're gonna eat your hopefully healthy meal, and then the snack at the end, your stomach is already full. You're not going to be able to put much of that snack. The next lie, I guess, that we've believed is that when we do start implementing physical activity, we have to do it every single day. You don't. In fact, if you're going from a sedentary lifestyle, I highly recommend that you start slow. Start with 3 days a week. Do a low intensity, maybe low impact, especially if you're significantly overweight, activity, and then progress as your body tolerates. I was exercising so much. I was, again, 210 pounds, stomping away, doing the treadmill, running, brutalizing my knees, my joints, and there's a better way. You don't have to do that. And then by stressing your body out, your body releases cortisol. It makes it harder to get rid of that fat, especially that stubborn belly fat. My recommendation is to start slow and progress in intensity when it comes to physical activity, not stress your body out. The next lie that we believe about weight loss, we have to understand that weight loss a lot of it is mental and discipline. I've seen so many people attack my videos in the comments. I am 5'3", 210 pounds is like obese. I wasn't just overweight. So I've been there. I had constant food thoughts, the food noise that we call it, cravings for things. There are ways to curb cravings. There are ways to curb your appetite, but you have to believe it in your mind first. I did not make any change until I believed that I could. A lot of people use genetics as an excuse. Those things limit you. First, embrace that anybody can have anybody that they want. I had a doctor tell me that at my age, 40 years old, you can't develop muscle. I've recently started getting my body scans. I have been developing muscle. It's not probably what I could have done when I was in my 20s, but there's improvement, there's growth. And so it's possible. And if you believe it, I could have easily said, okay, I'm not gonna even try with weights. But if you believe it, that's the first step. So the last thing that I want to discuss that we believe about weight loss, I've seen so many people start weight loss medications and they believe that they have to stay on those regimes forever in order to maintain their results. There are times when those medications are needed. If your health and wellness is in jeopardy now, then it's perfect time to start. But you should also be making lifestyle changes so you're not dependent on something, having to utilize a medication forever that really hasn't been studied long-term use. Like there are no studies about 40 years of use. So I've seen people cry because their insurance is not covering something anymore. I've seen total breakdowns because of lack of access to certain medications. And my thing is, if you've lost 100 pounds over a year, you should have developed the skills in order to maintain that. If you do need medication, go into the situation with, I'm using this to help me, but I don't need a crutch forever. Eventually, I can stand on my own. And that's really just my recommendation. You know what I mean? Those are the things that we believe about weight loss and maintaining weight loss that are not true. Comment below if you want me to dive deeper into any topics. I know you guys like the short videos. I like the quick tips. I just want to let you know that you are not alone. You can do it. I'm here to support. Hope you found that helpful. Comment any questions below, and I'll see you next time in the next one. Take care.